I hope you have enjoyed part one of the types of marriage. I welcome you to part two of the types of marriage. And I hope this one is going to broaden your mind, to broaden your thinking, and also you are going to extend your observation beyond your family. Now, there is what we call woman to woman marriage. This is the coinage. I've just coined that one. It's not a common term in the field of the sociology of marriage, but I've coined it. Now, what do we mean by woman to woman marriage? Woman to woman marriage, don't think about lesbianism. It has got a different connotation within sociological parlance and within the terminology which I'm using today. Now, when somebody marries, the main purpose it is assumed when you marry is to have children. But sometimes things don't work that way. And sometimes you may be normal, the man is normal, the woman is normal, but due to certain biological complications, you don't get a child. So now, when a woman cannot get a child, what happens? It causes a lot of anxiety, both to the husband, both to the family, to the community, and to the society. The woman is taken that is an outcast. She has gone to give birth, is stigmatized. She needs to live. Now, so mechanisms is developed. Instead of divorcing this woman, what this woman does, she is giving a leeway to go and look for another woman. She is the one to go and negotiate the dowry. She identified the woman. She is going to pay the dowry, and the woman come home. And so it is taken as if the barren, the woman who was not able to get a child, is now the husband in quotes. She is the one, this woman is the one who has been married in quotes, is now under the control of this one. She is under the direction. She has to obey her. She should not despise her. And the whole psychology about it and the whole sociology about it is, if it is this woman who was barren, who went to look for this one owes loyalty to this woman. They doesn't owe loyalty to the man, because the man is not the one who went to look for her. The man cannot chase her away, because he is not the one who went even to pay for the bride price. And so what happens? The institution of marriage is maintained. The woman who didn't have a kid is respected. The children, this woman who is giving birth, the children, it is almost assumed these children now belong to this barren, this woman who could not be able to have a child, and then also the one who is having the child. And so the husband is forced by trick of nature to polygamy, which he had not prepared. It's common to Kamba community, but it's also common, it's also now, although not very common, also in Meru ethnic group. The other aspect of marriage is what we call polygamy. Polygamy, a man with many wives. Can you call it even polygyny? In sociology, polygyny. This one was so much common, and in the traditional society, polygamy was very much emphasized, so that when one of the women become weak, either by age or by sickness, then the other ones can be able to assist the family and also taking care of the husband. It was also a control mechanism, so that the woman will not become rude and brutal to the husband. It was sort of a balancing act These women, they were all trying to win favors from the husband. And then the husband enjoyed this game. And so it's different from if the man was a monogamist. Of course, there is also the monogamous marriage. That is one man, one wife. You marry one woman at the exclusion of others. And for churches, they will say, till death do you part. Then we have also got what we call the polyandry. Polyandry is one woman getting married to many men. This is not very common type of marriage, although it has been found in places like India, places called Tibet. But I've always argued as a sociologist that this can only be common when men are in sort of underrated state, when they are being given charms and they are being confused and they don't understand what is happening, and so this woman can be able to make them operate in her whims of her desires the way she wants them to operate. She is going to control them like a puppetry. It is as if she is running a puppetry to dance to a music of what she wants. It's not a very common type of marriage. And finally, there is the group marriage, which is not common in many types, in many places of the world. Group marriage, this is where you get women, they are staying in one place, and they are also staying with men. And so in this case, there is no question of this is someone's wife. So it is sort of sexual communism, or what I call the sexual punanua. So they don't care. They don't even know who is the father of the child. The children belong to this group. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed part 2 of the types of marriage through the eyes of a sociologist. Thank you very much for listening to this video of A Moment with Lukwago. Have a great day. I value you. Asante.